Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Sorcerer King Rivals. The stream of episodes has slowed down just a little bit, and I'm sorry for that, but it's not my fault. It's the fault of Amplitude Studios. They have released Endless Space 2, and they didn't consult with me. Don't you think that's a little, like, inconsiderate? Because I had planned to finish up Sorcerer King Rivals first, and they just released it in the middle of my schedule. I have to go and talk to these guys, because that is not the way to do business. Now, I'm kidding, of course. I just couldn't not play the game. Endless Space is the game that I started the channel with, and I just love 4X strategy games that are set in space. So it's just a must play. Should be fine though. We're finished with the Gal Civ 3 now, and Stellaris, I don't know if I can even finish that, but I'll find a good point to call it quits there. And then we're left with Sorcerer King Rivals and Endless Space 2, which I think is gonna keep me occupied for a little while. Anyway, let's go into here. We got pressing matters at hand. There's a cave. Let's check it out. A horrible unearthly sound draws you to the cave, which you enter to find a crack descending deep into the earth. Ascending, ancient and tortured, Ancient and tortured howls emerge from the depth, from the wicked creatures which apparently live underneath your feet. So we could leave it, or we could climb in. Obviously we're going to climb in. Get a rope and climb deeper in. The infernal howling appears to be coming from an ogre, presumably frustrated by his miserable existence living underground. Let's end it, or talk to the ogre. Let's try and talk to him. Maybe we can get him to join, maybe? Okay. You talk to the ogre trying to find out more about its pain. The ogre immediately attacks you. This was foreseeable. I guess so. At least we get to try out the hedge knights. Bring these guys here. Let's do the flanking. Okay. Okay. That is not bad. What was that? 37 damage. Jesus. On an ogre. Like, I'm assuming he has some defense. Yeah, that is not bad at all. We got some ogre blood and some bone fragments. Okay. Good. Honestly, let's... If that was strong, let's check out the battlefield here, because that wasn't really... Blah 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 blah. No, we don't require attention. Not really. Okay. Speaking of attention, let's actually send some defenses up here. Yeah, let's send you there. And move up. Oh, you don't have defenses either. This is not good. Yeah, we probably have to stop producing mana and get some... maybe get a Crypt Keeper and another Sellsword going. That I think would help us out a little bit. Maybe we'll just summon this. Yeah, 16, it's not that much. Let's get you... They all cost logistics, though. I don't like that. What I do like... Guess we'll go for the storehouse. Yeah, I guess we'll do that. Or the spider altar, so they can produce their own. No, let's first go for the basics. And oh yes. Can get what? How much metal we need? 5. All right. So we can just for a while there get some extra magic. Maybe get a sovereign level. And where's my boy? Oh, I just finished the altar. Never mind. Sorry, guys. Some Alzheimer just befell me. So we can now build a corpse worm. I thought I've already built one, and I don't know where that came from. Anyway, I've got to wait 3 turns to get the metal out. These guys seem pretty damn sick though. 43 fighting strength and 80 hit points, which if you look at my army, my entire army, well, okay, they have now 68 fighting strength. That's but still, just 1 unit, 43. That is pretty good. At this ancient battlefield, the terrible magic has left many of the bodies here strangely preserved. But only lately have the local wolves become hungry enough to eat their tainted flesh. What was once a grim place is now a grim and messy place. Yeah, I'll just bury the dead. Cloak of Shadows. Get honor. Okay, let's actually see what we're going to see these stats. Who's the Endless Knight? Is that me? That is me. Got 3 honor, 3 persuasive, and another 3 persuasive. Why we have that double, I don't know. Huh. Lieutenants... He's already damaged, that's good. And they don't seem that strong, though I don't think these combat stats are really that accurate. Doesn't feel like that. Anyway, some idle units. You will go and do another try at upgrading that. Let's see. Nope. I thought maybe if I put it next to here, there would be an option like for this to... Okay, let's just move you in. What, now it works? Didn't we do that just the same thing last time? Maybe there was a bug still and now we can do it. Because it was early access, so maybe... that was just a buggy build there. Alright, I'm not complaining. So now we have a better outpost. We can go to attack level 2. Enemy units increase to 8. And it doesn't seem to cost any logistics, so we can just build a couple Crypt Keepers. And just, do we have defense here now? Yeah, we have 1 sellsword here, 1 thing here. And now we can train Corpse Worm here. Great. Oh, alright, the horse is there. Actually, I think, let's check out the sound settings. Where's that? Let's tone that down just a little bit. I think that was too loud, wasn't it? No, that is not that. Event? Is that? No. It must be the SFX. Yeah, it is that. Alright, let's put that to maybe 20, maybe here. Yeah, that sounds alright. Not that loud anymore. I'm gonna do the fight, because even though they only have 15 fighting strength, somehow it seems like if you auto-resolve your fights, the AI will just... I guess it's some kind of formula they calculate, and all of your units will take a little bit of damage. At least that is what I've... Like, it doesn't simulate, which... If it would, the first attack of the first unit that has the highest initiative would just easily kill this stalker. But instead it will spread out some damage over all my units, and we'll of course win the fight, but it's pretty good about that. But aside from that, we'll take damage we really don't have to take, so... Flaming Longbow. Oh, okay. Check out if we can equip the Flaming Longbow. Equip. No, apparently not. Why is that? Why can't we equip? Aren't you supposed to be a ranged unit? That is weird. Oh, we should equip the Tower Shield though. I think we're gonna put it on the Hedge Knight, honestly. He's the strongest... Yeah, he's the strongest character we have right now, so let's put it on him. Rest is fine though. But, you are well equipped. And the Lord, we could craft a shield for him, but well, we're fine like that. They're not that expensive. We could just rebuild some. Residents of this village have been slaughtered by bandits. Behind the old tavern, you find a pile of bodies heaped onto a cart. A shady character cringes beside them. He explains that his master, who lives in a manor atop a nearby hill, ordered him to collect these bodies for an unknown purpose. For unknown purposes. The purposes probably aren't good, though, he admits. I like people who all offer... Okay. I like people who follow orders, so we're gonna offer him a job. Sure. Get the body generator. What the hell are you? Oh, we can talk to you? No. I can talk to these guys, okay. Basic short-range combat unit can use their shield to bash enemy units in combat. Well, that doesn't seem too great. But you can serve as some basic defense maybe here. And there's another cell sword. There's one in here, one in there, so you're gonna stay in here. And we're just gonna go around, eventually up to recruit the other hero. In front of the ruins of this still smoking village, you find a strange figure dressed in a robe. You confront him, and with a sneer he says that he found the village like this himself. He explains that he's been exiled from his home, blah blah. Well, you can travel with me. +1 wisdom. And we get an exile Peridian. He should be a ranged, like, sorcery unit. Flaming arrows, yep. Yeah, you can actually also serve as defense, because I don't think you're fit enough to serve in that band of heroes. I think what's missing in here is one Undying Drake, and then we're good to go. Let's see how far, like if we travel here, how many turns is that? 15. Jesus Christ. It's maybe a little bit much. What we need, though... okay. Can we do anything to help? Okay. Never mind. I guess he's just dead. Well, that went well. Why don't you kill these guys? They're just sitting next to you. Freaking idiots. Okay, just gonna go for Lift's army. What the hell are you? Destroyer Elite? Ah, there's my first corpse worm. Let's go for the ancient tomb here. Check it out. It says weak, and this guy is a one-man army, so no problem. Could we get a second one? Yes, we can. And we shall. Very, very nice. Okay. Sovereign level, I think before we get the plus army size and logistics, we're gonna get the Greater Worm. Because they're gonna probably be the meat of my army. I mean, I wish I had something that is a real strong ranged unit, but I'll take this. It's no biggie. Okay, so we got a cell sword and the body generator, which is, I guess, a defense. No, just do the scribe and jeweler. Yeah, sure, we're gonna fight you. If you wanna die, that is your prerogative. So this guy should instantly die if we attack him with the 1. Yep. Pretty good. And then the second attack. Okay, I just thought we could go for the Bandit Raider, but it's fine. Can probably just shoot him down. And these guys, we don't even need any special attack. We'll just hit them. There we go. Easy peasy. So now we get you guys. Oh, of course. 77. This here is a pretty much guaranteed kill. So let's try that. Okay, so we do with this 24 damage, and this guy has 21. Perfect. Get some. Yeah, 48. That's 4 mana. And you can die. Goodbye. Very cool. Topaz, Clouded Ruby, no Launch Stone though. But leveling up these guys is worth far more. Because they're already freakishly strong. Sure, let's just go for that. Alright, I'm gonna show you the auto-resolve. Oh, actually they changed that. Alright, never mind. Emeralds, mushrooms. Require no attention, thank you. We can heal now though, that is good. I think we'll go with ah man, I need to move my guys around faster. Spell Leech. I mean, a fireball is awesome. I want the fireball. Really want the fireball. Yeah, I don't think I can resist. I mean, the summoned shipboard Cloudwalk would be perfect, but where are you guys going? I think I need to take this camp out. Like if these guys attack my city, that's gonna be a problem, to say the least. Champion level up, nice. Didn't see that. Sovereign gets +1 spell cast when a Necromancer is in battle. Every allied unit that falls in battle result in death charges. Cold damage. This one could be pretty good. Let's go for that first. We don't cast Sovereign spells. Speaking of not casting those though. Yeah, let's boost that one. Because why not use the mana while we have it, right? Use the mana to do more mana. And the thing is, like, we convert this mana into lore and stuff. Seems a little silly, but... Speaking of silly, why don't we do a little more lore? Like this. We don't need that much mana. So, that seems good. Actually get a little more lore in there. Yeah, like that. Okay. City level up. Sure. Where do we need to go? There's no immediately close resources. So I think we'll go for this tile. Oh no, we already have these. So we'll go here. Or here. What if we get this? Nice. Alright, so now we're connected here. Very good. Just need a connection here, but that should come soon enough. These guys. Yeah, we need a couple more Crypt Keepers. Alrighty, let's not... Oh, a city leveled up too. Well... Just go for you. Yeah, I guess they're at max level. Like, this range is not gonna get any higher or bigger, so... Oh, and we can't go into these things because of... Okay. Okay. We do need some defenses here, though. Don't think a corpse worm is that smart of a defense. Bone archers, though. They don't seem to require logistics. Yeah. Well, actually, let's get an Undying Lord here, just so we have some melee defense. Excuse me. And once we have that guy, we'll get a couple... let's bring the worm up here. We get a couple of... What are these guys doing? Oh, bring the worm here first. Just sneaking by. Alright, so now we can't postpone it any longer, but I don't think we have to. I think that would be... I was about to say an easy fight, but it doesn't look too easy. Let's kill... Destroyer Elite. Yeah, let's kill you first. Round 1's gonna be... these two... before the destroyers. Yeah, but I want to get this guy down first. I think we can take... maybe web one of these. Take down this guy. With our two strongest... yeah. Let's see what kind of damage we can do. With our half defenses. Ooh. So he's actually pretty much dead already. These guys are pretty strong too. Let's go here. Flank you as well. Maybe we can get you down as well. Let's have you webbed, please. Please, please, please. Thank you. And that should almost do them. Like that will be... I'll be at 30 health. That should actually do it. Of course, so now they're at 30. Okay, that's even more convenient. So now these guys are gonna get slapped hard as well. Nice. Okay. I was worried for no reason. What damage is that? 25? Nah, still. I do want it to result in death charges, so... there we go. Actually, if we go here, we'll get attacked. We'll just move over there. Does that work? No. Damn. Well, it was worth a try. Worth a try indeed. Alright, so now we'll go for this guy. Should be dead. There we go. And just position ourselves. Don't need to do anything fancy. And then we can take a couple shots and then hopefully kill him with one strike so we don't get the backhand. Don't get his attack. There we go. Spirits of Darkness. And he actually has a couple of spells. I think we'll go for the skeletons though. It doesn't cost me anything. Sure, let's actually go for that. Go for the 3. There we go. Because then they can't strike back. That's the whole idea. And now we can go in for the kill. Yeah, nice. So we basically only suffered one attack. But there are 2 armies on there, aren't they? Yep, this one's even stronger. Don't know if I want to take on these guys. Let's take on these guys first. These two coming up first. Holy moly, alright, so we need to web him. Because he has 200 attack. Jesus. Actually, if we go here... Oh, target tile must be empty. Alright, never mind then. Just flank you. And that should be... what the hell was that? Perfect. Webbed. Actually, I like... This guy can roam around. These guys too, but I don't like the wolves to roam around too much. I like you guys to stay right where you are. So you can attack. 9 damage, that's gonna be 25. It's a little bit overkill. But nonetheless, I like the death charges, I like the flexibility. Because now we can heal, we can pretty much cast everything in that list. And these guys, even though they're probably gonna do some damage, yeah, they're not gonna kill anything. Or... There we go. Have the strike back. And that should end these guys. Perfect. So now we can shoot them a little bit. No! Oh, yeah. They're still alive. Well, that's great. Let's move you here. Push back. Nice. These guys can also push back, can't they? Mounted chariot? No, they can only flank. Yeah, but I think we have to attack them at some point, so we'll just do that. There we go. There's only 2 left. And we'll just... Sorry for the noise outside there. Somebody's driving a... No! What am I doing? It's so stupid. Ow! Yeah, that's why I like some death charges. There you go. Okay. Think. Yeah, I think we'll go with that. I'm gonna go with the shield bash. There we go. Just attack these guys. 52. I don't know if that's a lot, but it sure feels like a lot. Ow. That didn't feel like a lot. Why is that such a weak attack? Okay, at least now it's 25. Let's shoot these guys. There we go, 12. And another 12. I wonder if I give these 2 short swords. Like, is that how they fight? There we go. And you have 30 left, so I think it's, yeah. I'm gonna just hopefully kill you with that attack. Yep, there we go. Okay, that went rather well. No lodgestone, but a whole lot of experience. Look at that. Undying Lords and Hedge Knights leveling up like crazy. They already have 78 health. And originally, if you build one, let's check it. No. Let's check it out. Can we build? No, we can't build them here. Originally, they have 68 points. So they're already up 12. And also in fighting strength. Anyway, we're also up like 30 minutes. So I think we'll do a cut here. Before we engage these fellas here. I do want to take 1 turn of healing just to top everybody off. Actually, maybe we can get the Drake. Where is that? Where's my Drake? Where's my Drake, buddy? Buddy, bud. There he is. Well... Why didn't you take the road? There's a road there. Fat moron. Anyway, that'll do it for the episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you have a wonderful day. And see you around for the next one.